Ladies and gentlemen, the star of Politically Incorrect, Bill Maher.
Oh, you're too kind. All right, let us meet our panel. He is the founder of the Brotherhood Organization of a New Destiny and the author of From Rage to Responsibility, Reverend Jesse Lee Peterson. Reverend. How are you, Reverend?
How you doing?
Nice to see you. Well, not to beat a dead horse, but Jesse Jackson, some say, is doing that. Another Reverend Jesse.
Yeah, I know.
He is, he's calling for a day of outrage, I think you call it, moral outrage, from Martin Luther King Day on January 15th until the inauguration on the 20th. I don't know exactly what he wants us to do, but apparently be morally outraged for those 5 days because what he says is that he calls it a coup d'etat that happened here in America with Florida. Obviously, you've never been in a real coup d'etat.
Bill, what you have to realize about Jesse Jackson is a racist demagogue, and he's built a career on keeping black people down, keeping them angry, brainwashing them to control them for his own personal gain. And they have lost that power now.
Speak your mind, Reverend.
Wow.
No need to sugarcoat it here, sir. Speak up.
Yeah, he's really? Losing ground, and so he's like out of control right now.
Jesse Jackson's out for personal gain?
Absolutely. I mean, look at it. For his family, they have a father and a mother. His children have gone to the best of schools. But for the rest of black Americans, he offered them the public school system, governmental program, and that is to keep them down. Why not offer them the same thing he offers his own family?
Well, he can provide. I mean,
you know what, Bill?
He can provide that for his family, but
we're
I mean, I don't know if he's
we're having our second annual National Day of Repudiation of Jesse Jackson on Dr. King's birthday.
It sounds to me like somebody's a little jealous.
No, but I mean, you know what? I don't really, I mean, and I feel bad, you know, as this African-American woman, I don't really love Jesse Jackson either. He's always out there protesting.
Yep.
I mean, it's this thing now,
It's
like,
crazy.
let it go, it's over.
Something now
It's not going to
doing something now to respect for everybody, for the African-American, for the Hispanics.
He just wants to be on TV.
That's right.
Say what you like about Jesse Jackson, but of the original 5, he's the only one with any kind of legs.
With what?
No. John.
Maybe,
John,
maybe that's not your man.
You are thinking of Marlon, John.
No, maybe what I'm saying is not germane, but still, I feel like... Hey, forgive me. I'm sorry.
That's very good.
Jackson,
it should be an embarrassment.
He's speaking.
Bill, it should be an embarrassment to black Americans that they're still begging and whimpering and whining. At what point will black Americans stand up and earn their way, just like this man? White people earn their way. Why can't we earn our way?
Yeah.
Finally,
Why can't black Americans be prematurely bald Jews? I've said that for a long time. If only that could happen, we could prevent these coups.
I mean, what are you saying? Everything should be equal?
Speaking
Everything's
of coups,
equal now? I mean, I mean, Jesse Jackson, I don't think he has any more credibility anymore with anyone. But I don't know if, you know, we can just say we're supposed to be out there doing everything on our own.
What's wrong with that?
Well, because I still don't think things are equal that way.
You know why? Because the black family is destroyed. The black family is
Jesse
destroyed.
Jackson is,
most black people are lazy.
What?
Most black people are lazy.
Most black people are lazy, you say?
There's a whole lot of lazy white folks, too.
No, but most blacks are lazy.
Why do you think? Why is that like that?
Because they've been spoiled by the government. They're so dependent on the government that they can't think for themselves. They want affirmative action.
Being lazy. I think it's not knowing.
That is laziness.
Well, I don't know if you can equate that. I don't think those are the same things.
Not
knowing and being programmed to be that way is a different thing.
Well, that's what Jesse Jackson has done. You're right.
Knowing a better way and not doing it. I don't think people know a better way.
That's what we have to do. We have to show a better way because they're brainwashed.
I don't know how
you guys to change the subject and still stay in the same subject. I mean, the African Americans. You have so many TV shows on TV, right? You have lots of TV shows. Well, how many do we have?
There you go.
None.
Look, you guys
That's
have to
right.
work for yourself, all right? Like,
You know?
what do you
Wait a
mean? We're talking
second.
about all these
Jesse
TV shows
Jackson
we
led
have.
a
What are you talking about?
Jesse Jackson led a protest here in Hollywood to complain about just that matter, that he said blacks were underrepresented on television.
We don't even exist. At least you guys are underrepresented. But we don't exist.
I can barely turn on the TV without seeing Jennifer Lopez's ass. I can barely ever.
Because it's bigger than the TV. No, but what I'm saying, no, there's no TV, there are not sitcoms, there are not TV series. There's nothing for the Latinos in this country yet.
What would happen, Bill?
Why are we talking about this?
What would happen if the KKK would order riot in the streets?
What?
What would happen if the KKK, if the Ku Klux Klan said,
Yes.
let's go out and have a riot because we're not happy with an outcome of a presidential race? America would be upset about that.
Well, Jesse Jackson
Jesse is no different than the KKK.
Well, that
No,
is
these KKK people kill people.
He's a
man.
racist. He's a racist.
among wait.
I mean,
First of all, Reverend, among the dubious things you've said tonight, which number many already, Jesse Jackson is not advocating a riot.
Yes, he is.
He certainly is not.
Bill, when
he's
he
talking
said-
about a peaceful demonstration, which is, as a disciple of Martin Luther King, is what
Yeah,
he has
right.
always advocated. So to
But
say
Bill,
he's advocating a riot pretty much
Bill,
undercuts
when he
all the
called-
other you've already
When
said.
he called, when he associated George Bush campaign with the Nazi tax, he said, "Let's go in the street and riot." That's what that means to Black Americans. Jesse Jackson understands what he's doing.
No.
And Black American understands what he's doing.
I don't think Black
Well, then why
Americans
wasn't there a
following him that
riot?
close to do
Because he hasn't really just pushed them out there. The last LA riot we had was encouraged by the so-called civil rights leaders because the average black person does not think for themselves. We had 93% of black people voted for Democrat. Does that make sense?
I hate to tell you this, but the LA riot, you're going to hate me about this,
what?
it was largely a Hispanic riot.
Yeah, but encouraged by
Well,
black
because
leaders.
they're very upset they don't have any TV shows over the air.
All right, well, I have one, so come back and see us. Buenas noches. A new poll says 42% of black Americans think Bush is an illegitimate president, although they do not like the term illegitimate. They prefer saying he's his daddy's baby.
Politically Incorrect with Bill Maher, brought to you by Microsoft.
50% of black Americans say Bush stole the election, and not only that, 60% say he's the one who let the dogs out. So the Reverend liked that one.
That's a funny one.
That's a funny one.